Hello. Now, right, last episode, we were crafting stuff and putting stuff in crafting monitors so that we could do other things. We're going to continue with that. Let's have a title sequence. Now, I've just finished crafting the crafting monitor, which we'll place in just a sec. I might make another one just so that we've got enough space to do everything. No, I won't. I'll leave that for a second. Okay, right. So, hello. More processing. We're nearly done with all processing. That means we're going to be able to move on to something which is far more exciting. I do. Well, I mean, it depends. Some people like it, some people don't. I quite enjoy the whole all processing stuff, but it does mean we're going to be able to turn on our resources. Oh, that's exciting, isn't it? Anyway, yeah, let's just jump in, and we've got a crafter in our hands, which we can unceremoniously dump there. We're going to take these things, which are important, and place them back in there, so now everything's got somewhere to craft. I can't... That's a pain. I can't get to this. I need to be able to get to this crafter here, because I want to change if I want to change stuff in there. So what we should be able to do now, what we should be able to do now, is go and see if we can if we can craft some things. So storage is a problem. We're 39% full there, and what I'm going to do in just a few minutes, we've really got through this. So the last, what was it, 3-4 videos I think I've recorded? 3 videos I think I've recorded today. So that is in the last hour and a half, let's say. That's got through that, all of those that have been stored in the system for a while. But storage is a problem. Now, if I do 64k and I have a look at that and I start that, what have we got? We're missing again. Look, we're missing this 160 of these. 160 of... Oh, we've got... What's happening with the nether quartz? We should have plenty of quartz. We've got 429 quartz. Why has it stopped? Is it night time? Yes, it's night time. Have a sleep. Important. Important to remember. So, in a bit, I need to figure out what my... this is still stopped. Why is it stopped? Nothing's in there. Nothing's in there because... Let's do this, and then let's just see if... Oh no, this is interesting. Zinc doesn't process like that. Neither does aluminium. Neither does nickel. So, if and when we need those tools, we're going to have to find a different way of extracting them. But we do need to know that here. So it's further down. Is that it? No, it's tin. So right down at the bottom, I think we've got zinc. We can delete that. Right down at the bottom, I think we've got aluminium. We can delete that. And zinc must have been one of the last ones we did. It just has to be. I've just done the same thing twice, haven't I? Idiot. Nickel. There we go. We delete that. Okay, so those are going to go straight into our normal system. Okay, here we go. Right, so couple of problems. One is that there is a recipe in here, at least one recipe in here, for printed silicon, which requires raw silicon. So I'm going to take that out. Okay, and now let's have a look at this 64k thing. It's still missing that. There must be another recipe somewhere that is requiring the raw silicon. That's a problem. That pattern, let's stick that back in up here. Okay, so we also need to know how to make sand. So we'll do how to make glass. So let's pick up a glass. And let's pick up a sand. And what we're going to do is we're going to tell it, using this processing pattern, that glass is made, one glass is made when you smelt one sand in our smelter over here. You see? It's all very nice and friendly. So, what I need to do here then... Craft. Let's check to see whether or not that's made a difference to the recipe, so that in theory, if we start that off now, we should be able to go, yeah, it's just missing the raw silicon. So we need to find out which of the crafters, of which there are not very many, is assuming that you need raw silicon. I can't see it, can you? It must be in there, surely. Maybe it isn't, maybe it isn't. Basic processor, nether quartz, destruction core, construction core. Raw silicon, here we go. It's this pattern for the 1K storage part. We've got another pattern here that doesn't require that, so let's take that out. Let's see if that's made any difference to... the game's crashed. There we go. The 64K thing. Start. That's better. Okay, that's fantastic. So we can put all of these back. We can craft. Now, the other thing that we want to be able to do is to make a storage housing thing straight away. So let's open this up. Let's do that. Let's do 64K because I really want to concentrate on the storage things. So let's have that as a recipe. Easy to do. Oh, not that one. Yeah, could go with that one. That's the recipe. That's what we're going to be making. We want to go 64 craft 1. I know it'll take a while to do everything else, but you know, before we turn anything else on, I want to make sure we can sort of process stuff. So let's do. What do we need to? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need 8. So we need 7. There we go. There. 7. Start. And we're missing iron, and we're missing. Okay, all right. Well, that 7 was probably a little bit too, because we've not got enough stuff coming in. That's fine. Maybe we could do 3. No, we're missing the nether ore for that. Okay, and we need a lot of nether ore for that. So maybe we could just do 2. Yes, you see we've got... You see, even just doing 2, that's 342 lots of nether quartz, so that's quite a lot. Now, actually, before we do this, let's have a quick look and see if we can do a speed upgrade, which is that one. We need 4 of these. So you upgrades first. Okay, so that's a crafting thing. To do that one. I just need to find a place where... God, we've got no space left for all this stuff. I mean, there's another craft around the corner that I was hoping to keep for other things, but we shan't. It doesn't matter. It's all right. So if I go to up, if I spell it right, it helps. Upgrade. Can we do 4 of those? See, this is why I want to do those first. So let's start that first. You see that's going in the crafting monitor. All new and improved silicone. Silicones. There's lots of upgrades you can do, look. A redstone carrot upgrades your horse. Brilliant. That's fantastic. Now, this is all going. This is all sort of doing its thing. But it will be much, much faster when we've got the speed upgrades going. So how do we do speed upgrades? Because that's a processing pattern, isn't it? So what do I know? Sugar. Sugar is a problem. We don't have sugar. We can make sugar. We just don't have it. Let's go and grab the ender. Oh, we've got another ender lily as well. Fantastic. Let's go and grab some sugar. And I can't remember if it's just this in a crafting bench that does it. There you go. Yeah. And we just need 4 of them for now. And what we're going to do is this ore miner, we're going to switch on. So what we should start seeing, I don't know how often it's going to do it. I think it'll only be there for a flash, because then it will put it into the processing units. And maybe it won't do it at all. And maybe we just sat here for no apparent reason. Oh, there was a copper. There you go. Copper in there. Copper in that one. You know where I've gone wrong? I haven't put a bloody diamond in that one. Ah, it's nearly night time. Grab that. Do that. Put those in, and you see they disappear because they're going into the processing system. So that's brilliant. We can leave that on now. You can hear the processing going, even though it's not doing a lot. Ooh. The sugar we can use. The ender pearl can go back in there. How is this doing? This is doing... That's doing alright. It's alright, it's taking time. It's night time. I thought it was night time. It's time to go to bed, because that's going to make me... It's going to make me a better person. Sleep. Yes, that's what I've been told. I'm not sure it's true. That should keep... Let's cancel those. If you've got a thing going, it's sometimes a good idea to cancel it if sleep has happened or if power's been lost, basically. Otherwise, it doesn't always work. Like now, it's deciding not to work because the machine is in use. The machine is not in use. The machine is sat there bloody idle. But what's happened is that because it was working when there was error, it doesn't realise it's there. It's annoying like that. Upgrade, that's what I was doing, wasn't it? Let's just do the one to see if this is actually working. That's annoying. I'll have to figure out why that's not working as well. Might be something to do with mechanism, could be something to do with chunk loading. It's really annoying when you want to do these three things, you know. So, best thing for us to do, cancel all. Let's have a look at this upgrade. What do we need? We need 4 improved processors, which is gold and printed silicon. Could we get away with doing... Machine is in use again, which means there's something going horribly wrong. Ah, damn. Never mind. Alright, so that's a problem with the mod. Nether. We'll never quartz alone. Now we need redstone. And we need gold. And then we put here and we put that in there, and over here we put that in there. And this is a major problem because it means that we're not capable of doing the things that we wanted to do. Issue there. Oh, you've got more stuff coming through the system. It happens really quickly, actually. Okay. So what do we got here? That's working because that's just imported. So we've got 4 sugar. That's for this bit here. Upgrades. We need 4 improved processors, which means we need 4 gold done. We've got those. And 4 silicon. So, oh no. Oh no. There's no limit. Yeah, printed silicon we need. So there we go. Let that do its thing. It may be that now I'm doing it manually, it might sort of just realise that it's messed up a bit and figure itself out and stuff. It's not likely, but it's possible. You never know. It's worth a try. So printed silicon, we've got that there. We do that, and that. We're going to need 4 more redstone. Easy enough. Because look, we've got nearly 1,000 redstone now. That's much better. Much better. Let's put this in here. We did one of them already. Ah, brilliant. It is just these improved processors that we're waiting for now, and Sorry, this whole stream's been about, this whole video's been about things that just don't quite work, hasn't it? That's a shame. It is such a shame. Look at that, we need some more quartz enriched thingy. That's yeah, something important is having a quartz enriched thingy. Okay, so printing patterns. I'm not going to put a printing pattern in for this. We know what we're doing here. Anyway, even if this doesn't work, we should have a better system now because of it. Because of this. Only time will tell, really. I'm a big fan of upgrading machines when you can. Alright, so first of all, speed upgrade. We got 4 of them, that's brilliant. Let's take that. How's this doing? 39% full still. We'll put those in here, that's where they go. And we're going to need another importer, so let's see if we start this. It's not doing it, is it? It isn't doing it at all. Okay, well let's cancel all. Do something odd and strange. Break that. Add that back in. Now. No, what are we doing? Let's see if this works instead. Because if this doesn't work, for whatever reason, we're in a bit of trouble. We're in a bit of trouble. Because I don't know how to fix this now. And we can't make another import. Well, we can make another importer. I mean, it's just a bit annoying to have to do it manually. So we need one of them, and one of them, which we don't have, obviously. Destruction cores and improved processors, which means we need 2 printed silicon. So we need 2 silicon. Now I suppose that's going to be an issue, isn't it? But this is a thought. It's not much of a thought, it never is. But it's worth just exploring. Actually, this is another thought which is worth just exploring. This all started to go wrong when we added that in, didn't it? That's looking better. Okay, we have to cancel that again. This is looking much better. Much, much better, in fact. Yes, it's done it. Hopefully just before it goes dead. cable quickly. Right, got it. Got it. Okay, let's have a bit of a sleep. Okay, so what was happening was the fact that I was using a machine that wasn't then re-importing itself into the system. The whole thing got stuck and everything was a bit worrisome. Now that might work, you know. I don't know. It's worth finding out. We don't need to do anything else. We can go and make our 64K storage thing now. We've got the one which is about 40% full. Okay, we need to just really increase that, and we'll have to go through all of that process. Now let's start that. Start. It's good. It's good. It's doing stuff. It's doing stuff, and look at the speed of this now. Look, it is shooting along when you get stuff like processing that. So I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait and see what happens when we have this thing. But until next time, thanks very much for watching. If you've enjoyed what you've seen today, God knows why you would. No, but if you have, give us a big thumbs up, because that's a big bonus thing for me, and I really enjoy having people's thumbs up. I really should stop right there. If you like the channel, why not subscribe if you haven't already? If you're new here, of course, you wouldn't have done, but do that. And of course, check out the videos that we've got down here. And Mondays, Tuesdays, come and join us, 7 o'clock BST, where I will be streaming most weeks some stuff with Battle Cattle UK. They're a lovely bunch of people. Do come and join us. Anyway, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time on Mr. Stephen Has a Dabble. Keep crafting.